Good morning. I'm trying to get myself in the light. There, that is much better. Welcome to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, like, and even share some of the things that you might find would be helpful to help someone. I just wanted to talk about what I'm doing for pain relief. I know that I talk about it being in pain a lot, but there are things that I do that make it tolerable. Now, one of the reasons I don't take injections and I don't take pain medicine is because I've done a lot of research on this stuff, and I have been in pain even before we found the cancer. We found the cancer in 2015, but I've been in pain most of my life. And I was warned in my 20s when I first started having heart trouble, and we didn't know what it was. After my last child was born, I was about 28. A cardiologist warned me. He said the medicines that they are trying to give you will hurt you in the long run. He said, you're young. If you get on that regimen now, he said, it will shut down. The medicines will eventually shut down your kidneys and your liver because they'll have to get stronger and stronger because your body will get used to them. So I took what he said and I believed him. And I started doing a rotation because I was in severe pain at that time. And that was before they were doing anything about inflammation or even talking about inflammation. My ESR levels, that's the area that shows how much inflammation you're in. I mean, they were off the chart. And I didn't really know what that meant because that was before I really started delving deeply into a lot of this stuff and how to stop certain things. I didn't know much about inflammation until after I was diagnosed with cancer. But I just knew that I was in a lot of pain, and a lot of it was from inflammation. So I would rotate. I was told, since you're in pain, rotate ibuprofen. Like I do ibuprofen for 6 weeks. I would do acetaminophen for 6 weeks and Aleve for 6 weeks. And that would keep, my body from getting used to the pain medicines. And it would also rotate because there's some pain medicines that the liver processes and there's some that the kidney processes. And I've heard that before, so I hope it's true. So that is one of the reasons why I've been very careful. So I've looked for supplements and I've looked for things that will decrease the pain levels, which now I found out those same things that worked were things that helped, they were helping decrease inflammation, and that's why the pain was going away all over the body. So, and I was taking really good supplements. There were different product lines, vitamin lines that had premium products. They were expensive, and I could barely afford them, but I needed them, so I would find a way. Well, now with today's research that we found, and with the internet being more widespread, we're able to get information from more than just our country. And so it has increased what we know. And one of the things that we have been able to share is different ways for pain relief, like the anti-inflammatory diet. That is a very good way. If you have a lot of inflammation in your body, and your doctors can test that with a blood test. I get it done several times a year to see where the inflammation markers are in my body. There's 2 different ones. You can do an anti-inflammatory diet. There are certain things that do increase inflammation, like the skin of, it's either the skin or the seeds of the tomato. I will have to look that up, or you can look that up. I know that they're saying that because it has pectins in it. I know that it's saying that almonds have pectin in certain parts of it, so you need to be careful with almonds. But there's other things that you can do that bring the inflammation markers down in your body. I mean, they help your body decrease inflammation, which will decrease pain. But I also use, I do that. I also use peppermint oil. Peppermint oil is really good for soothing the body. Essential oils. I will even sometimes, like I get the Pure stuff. Right now there are two companies that I've used, and it's Young Living and doTERRA. I have a friend that sells doTERRA right now. So I buy from her, and I just drop peppermint oil in my water because it's ingestible. Because these companies make some of the products, the essential oils that are, you can actually ingest. They're that pure. And there are other companies too, but those are the ones that I have experience with. And so, I have a spray that I use, a bottle that has different things in there that help with pain and inflammation, and a lot of those things up your immune system. So I spray that on myself twice a day, and that has helped me stop from getting sick and also help the pain levels go down. I use turmeric. Turmeric is a great pain reliever. I have been making a tea with fresh ginger, fresh turmeric, and cinnamon. And sometimes I put pineapple in it, and I boil it. I cut up the turmeric and the ginger, and even if you can't find them fresh, you can use the powders. And then I boil it, and for a certain amount of time, then I strain it, and I put them in jars, glass jars, and I drink it. I drink a little bit of it every day. That helps tremendously. Also, oh, by the way, you need to put black pepper because turmeric works really good with black pepper. In fact, that helps it absorb in your body. And I also take chewables. I do turmeric chewables. It's either turmeric or turmeric. I've heard it both ways from my doctors and from different nationalities. So anyway, I just say turmeric, but you might hear me say turmeric. But I do that with pepper when I do my chewables because they don't have black pepper added, so that they will ingest. So there's turmeric, there's the cinnamon that helps with that, and pineapple. Pineapple is a great anti-inflammatory, and so, but it has a lot of sugar in it, so you have to be careful with pineapple. But if you're not drinking a ton of it, it's good. Also, pineapple is great. Lord, guys, if you are using, if you are dealing with mucus, like this season right now, with all the allergies and stuff, pineapple, I read, is great for melting mucus in your body, and I've experienced it. When I'm really struggling, like right now, my voice is kind of getting interesting, I'm gonna get some pineapple juice. I'm gonna mix it with some orange juice and some other stuff, some cayenne pepper, and make it real healthy, and go from there. Another anti-inflammatory, it's cayenne pepper. Well, one of the things I do add occasionally to my turmeric and ginger tea is cayenne, because cayenne is really good and it's a great anti-inflammatory. So, but when I absolutely, just extreme pain and it won't go away, which doesn't happen very often, I will go ahead and use ibuprofen, but it's very rare. So I use my two biggest ones are peppermint oil daily, and I will also use turmeric. Now, when I went to the doctor the other day, I found out that, because I take magnesium glycinate, and I was asking the physical therapist, and I'd even asked one of my doctors, what can I use for pain and soreness? And they both said magnesium glycinate. Now, magnesium comes in different forms. The Epsom salt that you use to soothe your sore muscles is magnesium. And so that's a form of magnesium. But I was taking magnesium glycinate for my brain already. And they said, and I was just taking 400 milligrams. They said I could take up to 1,000. So guys, I did it yesterday and it helped. Now, you don't want to take more than 1,000. And of course, I will modulate depending on the soreness and the pain that I'm in. But that is something new that I found. So I just wanted to share some of the things that I do to keep me from having to take a lot of pain medicines that could eventually injure me. Because there are going to be times when I do need to take medicine, but I don't want that to be my norm. I want it to be very occasional. I want my maintenance to be healthy things that will help my body as well as alleviate pain. Well, you all, that's all I have for today. Remember, have courage in trouble, have courage in pain. Everything you do to move forward is not done in vain. Bye.